What is up, guys? It's your boy Dump Truck here, and I'm back on the Dumplings podcast. As you can see, I'm here with my co-host
Nate Amaya. Hey guys, Nate here. Welcome back to another podcast of the week.
So, we're gonna start this thing off with a question.
All right.
If you could have one famous person
on the
podcast, anyone, doesn't matter. We don't have to pay them. They'll just come do it for free. Well, maybe. Who would you want?
We're talking about
just celebrity. They had to obviously be alive. They can't be dead. All right.
Hey man,
it'd be a really weird podcast.
We can find us some voodoo.
I mean,
one celebrity I wish that could be here today is going to have to be Ryan Reynolds. Because if we had Ryan Reynolds come in here, he is one funny dude.
Yeah.
And he would just bring so much. He would just bring so much and just anything random into the podcast.
That's the dude who plays Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted
Deadpool,
to
free guy. Shout out, love the movie, Ryan.
I've never seen it.
If you're able to watch this, I love you. I wish you could come here. It's a great movie.
I've never seen Free Guy.
You never see Free Guy?
No.
All right, well, Ryan, he loves you too. He might not know you.
No, I love.
He knows you for Deadpool.
I love Deadpool. Deadpool's an amazing movie.
But yeah, me and Ryan would mesh so well together because he would crack jokes. I would crack jokes. And he's such a funny dude. I love him. Who would you have?
I would say so. I've been thinking about this question because I come up with a lot of the questions and stuff that we talk about. I've been thinking there are 4 people that I would want, right? Mm-hmm. So I had to, obviously I'm thinking of these 4 people. I had to narrow it down to one. My one person would be Tim the Tatman. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I love Tim the Tatman. I've been watching him since Overwatch. I've been watching him since 8th grade, 7th grade. Yeah. Okay. And he kind of made me want to start doing content creation. He made me want to get tattoos. He made me want to, he is just so funny, and a lot of my friends say we look alike. Yeah. But obviously I have more hair, and he's just such a cool dude. I've never gotten to meet him. I've always wanted to meet him, but he just seems so chill. He just seems so. I don't know how to describe it. He just seems so chill. He just seems so down to earth. I guess he just seems so. I don't know. If you could have one dead celebrity, who would you have on the podcast?
I would definitely have Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD with or down. I love that guy. I listened to him ever since he really first came out. Now a lot of you guys say, "Oh, I listened to us ever since the beginning." But as soon as he made All Girls Are the Same, Lucid Dreams, even songs before that where he freestyled, he helped me through a lot of stuff.
I started listening to him on All Girls Are the Same and Lucid Dreams, obviously. Yeah. But I already got to meet him in person before he passed away, so it's I would love to get him on the podcast if he was still alive. Yeah. I would say, honestly, for me, it would be either Chadwick Boseman, because Black Panther,
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, or Robin Williams.
Him or Kobe Bryant.
Oh yeah,
I would love Kobe for to be
Kobe
here.
Bryant. Would be an amazing, because he's one of those people where everybody has stories. Everyone who's met him has stories. Yeah, it would just be so cool to have someone like that. It would be so great. I've seen him play many times. Really, I've never been to an NBA game.
Really?
Never. I've been to NFL games. I've been to NHL games. I've never been to an MLB or NBA game ever.
Wow.
I've been to college basketball games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't went to a hockey game. Nor tennis. Never. Not even soccer.
Oh yeah, never any of those. Yeah.
But I've been to MLB game, NBA, and NFL games. What
NFL games have you been to?
I went to a lot of the Colts games.
Colts? Yeah. I've played on the Colts stadium.
Really? I had my prom in the Colts stadium. Yeah, it was fun. High school represent. Yeah, it was fun. We had it was we couldn't have it on the field. I wish it was on the field, but some of us snuck out and got onto the field, take some pictures. That's besides the point. You can't get me in trouble now. Shit's in the past.
We played. So it was my 8th grade year for JFL, and when you get to that last level of JFL before you enter high school, they always did a trip. You always got to go to a place to play like your last game or whatever. And normally it's the Bears stadium, and I'm a huge Bears fan. You know, you live in Illinois, you got to be a Bears fan.
I know,
like,
you guys are having a little bit of trouble now.
Oh,
to me,
always. But anyways,
the Commanders.
Anyways, all right. So, you know, like, I was so excited, and then they're like, "No, we're gonna go play in Indianapolis." I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Playing in an NFL stadium is cool either way, you know." So, and so we got to go in the locker room during like the end of the fourth quarter, and we got to meet a lot of the players and stuff. And then we went out on the field. So it's like, and it's like teams from like all over get to come play. So like. It's like you play half field. The other game is half field, so it's not like we play like the whole field, you know. But the crazy part was the fact that halfway through our game they started turning out the lights.
Really?
Yeah. So we're still here. Yeah. It was a mess, but it was worth it. I loved playing there.
Yeah, I wish I got to play. For us, if we made it to. I think state. If we made it to state, we would play at Lucas.
I don't know.
That's how we was.
I don't know where we would play for state. Right. I honestly couldn't remember because, like, I want to say you would play at the Illini Stadium.
Okay, yeah.
But I can't remember. I'm not gonna.
Played on a baseball field before too.
Oh, dude, that would suck.
Dude, it was horrible. It was fun, but it was definitely a different experience. It was just because like one of the yards at that time was like on the third base. So like I was like, oh, that's where like the third base plate would be. Well, even second, that was probably second base. So that's where the second base was supposed to be. Just see all the sand falling in there. Oh yeah, I had so many sand stains, dirt stains. It was horrible, but it was fun.
For me, it was last year, my last game ever in high school. My senior year, second round of the playoffs, we played a team called Jacobs, and they're up by Chicago. And mind you, we are undefeated, 10-0 going into this game. They are like 6-4, like they barely made the playoffs. Okay, we get there, and their stadium. Okay, so it's like two hills, one on this side, and then so it's like a hill, down, fields here, goes, and then up on a hill, right? So you're playing on this here, and the fans sit up on the hill.
That's pretty cool.
So it's loud. Like there's probably, I would say like 2,000 or 3,000 people there, because like they have a big school, we have a big school, and we bust a ton of people over to that game. So it's loud. Like it sounds like an NFL stadium. And my biggest memory from that game is we're driving down the field to score. We're losing. We're down by I think we're down by 6. We make this. We have a D1 kicker, so he makes it. We win, right? We're driving down the field. We're on the 20, and our quarterback drops back. And I remember he throws it to our tight end, who's on the 5-yard line. So it's a first down, and there's nobody behind him, so it's a touchdown. Throws it. All of a sudden, you see a flash of yellow because they're yellow. He picks it off, and he starts taking off down the sideline. And you just hear the crowd going crazy. And, we're just oh. You know that feeling, when you lose? It's just kind of all the breath is taken out of you, and you're just oh, wow, we just lost, you know?
Yeah.
It was a very hard game. That bus ride home was difficult to say the least.
Hated long bus rides home after a loss.
Well, it was that, and you play a perfect season. You played 10 games, perfect. You win 10 games. Just to go and lose to a team that shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Man.
You know what I mean? It was one of those things where it's you have the best season you can possibly have. And then you go and lose in the playoffs to a team that doesn't even deserve to be there? Yeah. Dude, that loss was so hard. It was so hard, getting off, that field. And that game was just a mess. Our starting center, tore his ACL and messed up his knee. So, the first drive. So he was gone. Our starting nose guard did the same thing. So now we're down 2 linemen. 2 star linemen, so now we're just You know what I mean? It's just like, dang, like what's gonna happen? You know, and like all Chicago schools, they run wing T. You know what that is? Like they line up and it's like a T formation. It's unstoppable. You can't stop it because the quarterback can just take it and run. He can hand it off to this guy. He can hand it off to that guy. He can hand it off to the dude behind him, or he can just lob it up, you know? So there's no stopping it. Like, you just kind of have to deal with it, you know? Like, it sucks. It sucks, you know?
It's like, it's hard to say because I feel like we don't do anything, but they just don't like us. Like, I don't know why, like, a lot of people don't like the football team. It's not like we're normal people. We don't do nothing bad. We're just chilling. We're just there to play the game. Just like any other sport here, we're just here to play the sport. And before like even I was here, like I had my friend Dofaz, he would tell me his story of how like other sports would treat each other. Like we never had problems with the basketball teams, wrestling team, baseball. And then throughout the years when more people come, just for some reason there was always like that hate against another sport. Don't know why. I see why, but but for friendly banter, not just about hate another sport. Because I don't hate another sport. I would go to a basketball game, baseball game, softball, because we got great sports teams here. Yeah. But throughout the years, it's gone in bad to where like. I think we just didn't like each other. Nobody liked us. It's not that we did get in a couple fights a lot of times last year on the field and off the field. We had a lot of problems, but like now, like our culture has changed so much from a lot of like the senior class there. Like they're all like grown adults. We're men, and we know we're not being kids anymore. We understand that we need to grow up. It was time to grow up, and then also with Coach Hogg coming in, really changing the chemistry of each player. And really showing that, like, you know, we deserve to be respected as a football team, even if we are losing. You know, it sucks whenever I am on the sidelines because I don't know if you guys know, but I do the social media for the football team, and it sucks when we are. I think it was like 2 weeks ago we were down 7 points. I think it was against Augustina. It was Augustina, and we were down 0-7. We turned over the ball. And it was their ball, and then they scored within the 2 plays. And I just looked at the stands, looked at the players as well, because we still have undisciplined people on the team too, football-wise, not like school-wise or personality-wise. Like as a person, each one of those guys are great. There's nothing wrong with them. I would trust any of them with anything. But we were only down 7 points, and you just see our fans. They're, oh, there we go. We're already losing. We're done, and then started seeing people leave. It's like, dude, like we're only down 7 points, and it hurts us because we have no support from the stands. Yeah. Because on the sidelines we tried to say like ole ole, go go go, yes yes, all of our chants to keep our players, our own teammates upbeat, but it doesn't help when our stands are just quiet and they don't really cheer. Yeah. And then when they do, and then when they don't, or when they do it. They started talking and bickering about the certain players because I heard some parents and some people say stuff like, dude, like this is how about you change that and say, come on, there's different ways to cheer for your team. You don't have to bring us down.
That is one of the most annoying things. Listen, the game on Saturday, I was there, me and my dad, and we're standing there, and this dude was like, they need to fire the whole coaching staff. I was like, oh, for Elmhurst? He's like, no, for Milliken. I was like, oh, because like that's what my dad said. And I look over to those guys who were talking. I was like, because you can do better, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, why don't you go coach? Why don't you go call the play? And he was like, well, you know, something. I was like,
yeah. Then when you try to fix it, they get all defensive, like, oh, it's my bad. Like, no, like, you said what you said.
Like, I don't think they understand how hard college is compared to high school.
Yes, and it doesn't matter who we're facing. It doesn't matter if we were facing Elmhurst or Wheaton or North Central. Like, a team is a team.
Oh yeah, like this is what me and my dad were talking about too. It's crazy how a team like Augustana can blow us out of the water 70-0, and then they lose to a team that we beat. Like it's crazy. Like that's just how football is, you know. Like, and it's just crazy because, like, you know, it blew my mind. Like, so I went to the game on Saturday, and then but like that Friday before I went to my high school game. It was like our final game of the season. Well, final regular season game.
And, because it started playoffs.
Yeah, and it was like if we lost this game, we were out of the playoffs. But if we won this game, we were in the playoffs. Now, mind you, my team has not missed the playoffs in almost 28 years, okay? So if you lose this game...
Making history the wrong way.
Yeah. So...
You lost.
And we won.
Okay.
We won by like a landslide. But, I mean, I was about to say they made history in the wrong way already this season by losing to our crosstown rival. Because like I saw a thing, we haven't lost to our crosstown rival in like 15 years or something like that. I've never lost to them, so like it was kind of like one of those things where you're just like,
you lost.
Yeah. So
I didn't lose.
So, I'm there at the game and like. The stadium's packed. Packed. Like they had to stop selling tickets because that's how packed they were.
Yeah.
The other stands got full from our fans. So like, it was one of those things where it's just like we didn't have the best record. We were 4 and 3. No, 5 and 3. I think going into this game. So, it was one of those things where it was like, we weren't the best, as compared to what we used to be, but we still sold out the stadium, And then you go to, and then like that Saturday I go to Milliken's game and there's 2 people in the stands. I'm just like...
Yeah, I was like, I wish, winning shouldn't be a reason why people should come to the game.
But I can understand
But I do understand, we didn't have the best 2 weeks. Yeah, we lost bad at home. I mean, we're 4-1 at home, I think. So, but yeah, I think winning is definitely. I want to say winning is definitely a need for people to come to stands, but it does help when we are winning because, sooner or later, our basketball team would come in here. They're a great team. Our softball team, they're great. Our golf, tennis, all of our other sports are great. And, even when they are losing, still people still come. And I love the parents that come to the game. They're great. They always bring the hype. I think on our homecoming they brought the fog machine, and our cheerleaders as well. They made the banners for our homecoming and last week's game, and I love them for doing that. So it shows that some people do care, but we do still need more support.
Oh, yeah.
Even if. You guys are in college, so you could drink during the game. Not saying you can, you don't. But if I was there, I mean, by God, I would probably. I need a beer. Taking me some pictures after the August State game. I was like, I need a beer, baby.
Yeah.
But I think high school was definitely different than college. And a lot of people are gonna say different. Otherwise, somebody else could say college is better just because. It's just a better atmosphere. You get to do a lot more stuff by high school.
Oh, yeah.
But for me, it's definitely was high school.
I would say it just depends on the college you go to.
Exactly. Very depends.
If I went, let's say for whatever reason I got a scholarship to Illini, who are making a name for themselves right now. I mean, they've always been, a threat. But now they're just going crazy. It would be so different, So it's one of those things where
then you could look at the Jets. The Jets they sucked for so many years, and look at them now. Now I think they're 4-1 now. No, I think they're 4-1 or 5-1.
I think they're 5-1.
5-1. They're 5-1 now, and I know those loyal Jets fans are happy as hell that they are 5-1 because I don't know when the hell they were ever had a positive record.
Nah.
So even like that, those we need fans that are that other than our parents and some of our families
and alumni and stuff.
Yeah, and then alumni. So I think. The morale of our team is good, but we do need a little bit of atmosphere. But I've heard some stuff we should get a helmet to run through, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or have themed events for a game. I could promote that since I am on the social media.
Or we could.
Yeah, we could next week's is a home game, so we could
be looking out for some stuff.
Yeah, we'll definitely do some digging. But another thing is we do need to win. And this week it is going to be a very hard week because we are facing Wheaton. Our odds are not against us, but I would still go because I will support the team, and I have friends that are on the team that I would want to go support.
Sure.
Because I know a lot of you guys are not there because you're rather, we're just going to lose. It's not like it's cold outside. Last year we probably would have had 10 inches of snow by now. So it was a great day for all you guys to come. Yeah, you guys went out to fall break, but really, I mean, why would you guys want to go home where there's rules when you guys could come over here and do nothing? I refuse to go home because I don't want to listen to my mom tell me, oh, do your laundry. Oh, do this. Nate, take out the trash. Oh, Nate, clean the dishes. No! I'm going to stay in my room and do whatever the hell I want. So I refuse to go home. But yeah, the answer to that question, definitely high school. Depends where you go. But I had a lot of fun in college.
Oh yeah.
And all we gotta do is just fix the atmosphere.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much here would be fine. I love it here.
So speaking of home.
Home.
I have a ghost story.
Oh, ghost story.
So, some people that know me have heard of this story.
Okay. Don't spoil it.
So, I used to suffer from sleep paralysis. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I used to, and it was a lot of people who suffer from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's you wake up and you just can't move. Have you ever had it?
I probably did, but I can't remember because I got dementia. Dude, my memory is horrible. I don't know what the fuck my dream was yesterday. I don't even know what I did yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday? Yeah, I don't remember what I did on Sunday. telling me, do you remember? I can't remember.
Okay, so sleep paralysis is basically you wake up. I don't know like what it actually is. I just know what it feels like. And you wake up. You can't move. It's like an elephant is sitting on your chest. It's kind of hard to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just kind of like
cramp.
It's kind of like this, you know?
Yeah, you're just like, oh. Like I've seen TikToks and like some funny stuff about it.
And it was always the same ghost or sleep paralysis, a demon or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was always either standing in my doorway, staring at me, or I had a window that was next to my bed, and I would look. And it was like if someone was like putting their hands up against the window and like looking in. But they weren't looking around. No, they were just
keeping there.
And I was just like,
bro, what you peeping?
And then like you're terrified, and then you wake up in the morning. You're just like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something similar that I do is lucid dreaming.
Yeah,
I love lucid dreaming. It might not be safe.
I only have those.
Yeah.
I can control everything in my dream. It's really weird. I heard there's not a lot of people that can do that.
Yeah, like I heard it's definitely hard to do. There's steps that you got to do it, but it's really
I just do it.
Yeah, I just really do it.
Whenever I close my eyes, I can just dream about anything. Like I'll tell you what, sometimes the brain gets like when I watch a scary movie, it scares the hell out of me.
Dude, I've been on Halloween, been having all sorts of nightmares from everything.
Can you believe I want to be a paranormal investigator.
Paranormal investigator.
Even though that shit scares the hell out of me. And here's why, okay? Here's why. Now, sleep paralysis, demons, all that stuff is leading up to what I'm about to tell you, okay? Mm-hmm. There has been multiple occasions in my life where something has happened and I can't explain it. Uh-huh. As in, we had a Pillsbury Doughboy like freezer in the basement, and it was unplugged, and it just kept going off and off and off and off and off. But it's unplugged. There's no battery, and we went downstairs and it stopped. Just stopped. So we're like, that's weird, Yeah. And then another time, me, my dad, and a ton of my other friends were playing airsoft, and
Casper shot you.
Well, no, it wasn't airsoft. It was like it was Nerf, or something like that. Because we're in the house. Yeah.
Big difference.
And the attackers had like night vision goggles, like like the toy ones, but like they work.
Yeah.
And we always had the lights off. And me and my dad and my other friend are shooting this dude. And I turn the lights on, and of course, like you turn the lights on, you gotta like take them off. And there's no one there. I was like, okay, who was there? Like, what are you guys talking about? We're like, we saw someone, because like on night vision, like you could see like a little white person, and all three of us are shooting at it, so all three of us saw it. There was no one there. And we're all just like, what? What? Like it was one of those things where you're just kind of like, I must have seen something.
Yeah.
I must have.
Yeah, must be hallucinating. So.
Yeah, and then I had another one. Me and my girlfriend talked about this on another podcast. We left a haunted house and we're driving home. It's about 1, 2 in the morning. And on our house, you got to around this curve. and there's just a woman standing in the middle of the road, black figure. I drive past it, and I look in my rear view, and it's gone. But I know what like, because I knew I saw it, because my girlfriend woke up and was like, you know, like yeah. she was freaking out because she thought I was gonna hit it, and I was like, oh, what just happened? You know, like, what just happened? Yeah. You know, and like I go back, there's nothing in the middle of the street that would like make you think it's a person. You know, like it was one of those things where I was like, maybe it's spirits talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And like, and for some reason, another thing, every time someone has died in my family, I see them before I find out they pass away. Like my grandma, I had no idea she was sick and dying. And my grandma, in my dream, I used to sleep like on a mattress, like on the floor. Okay. And I woke up and I saw my grandma standing in the doorway. I was talking to her. She's like, "It's okay." I was like, "What are you talking about? Leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep." You know? Yeah. And she's like, "No, it's okay. Don't worry." I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, and then I wake up, and I was like, I had a weird dream, and my mom and dad are upstairs. It's like 4:30 in the morning. I was like, first of all, my mom's supposed to be sleeping. My dad's supposed to be at work. So I go upstairs, or no, I'm like pretending to go back to bed because I don't want to go to school because it's the first day back from winter break.
Oh, great. Yeah, I love it.
And my dad comes downstairs. He's like, "Hey, we got to go say goodbye to Grandma." I was like, "Grandma's here?" He's like, "No, she's dying. We got to go say goodbye." And I was like, "What?" And so we had to drive to Springfield to a hospital because she was dying. So she was on life support. Like she died later that day while we were there. Probably at like 10 or 11 in the morning or something like that. Because we had to like pull the plug on her because like there's nothing we could do. So it was one of those things where I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, like that's wild, you know. And then her husband had died a couple years before that, and so as we're trying to decide, you know, oh man, what are we gonna do? A male dove landed on the window and it didn't leave until she passed away. It was one of those things. It was really weird. Wow. It was one of those things where we were like,
yeah, you tilt your head and you're like, damn, like that's crazy.
Yeah, and like when my friend passed away, I saw him before he died, and it was one of those things.
You got some ghosts in you.
It's weird. Like
you possessed.
A lot of some people don't believe me when it's, but it happens. I'm just like, that's weird. Like I don't know how to process something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where it's just like, what do you do?
Yeah.
You know, like,
dude, there's no way. Dream of like my friend.
And then the thing is like, there's no way to like
prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't prove it.
It's just kind of one of those things, you know, it's like, you kind of have to take my word.
Yeah, you think it's bullshit or you think it's I have no reason why you think it would lie about that.
Yeah, like, what does that benefit me?
Yeah, what does that do?
Besides, like, give me a job.
You know, the only ghost thing that I've been through was Aston. In the Aston building. Before they, so I don't know if you know, but we do have ghosts here on campus. We do. And in Aston, there's a ghost. There's a ghost in Blackburn. There's a ghost in Kirkland. And I forgot if there's a ghost in here.
I think someone said there was because someone died in this building or something like that.
Yeah, and so in Aston, dude, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, that's bullshit. That ain't gonna happen. And so like a couple months pass, I'm just chilling in my room. And my TV started to like static. And I was like, oh shit, like, wow, Milk Wi-Fi sucks. Yeah, sure. Yeah, horrible Wi-Fi. And then just like moving the TV, just like old school, like bang, bang, like, come on, work. So then it cuts off, like, all right, great. My door was closed. I know it's closed. It opens the door, and I'm like, hey, who's messing with me? I walk out, and this was at night too. And me and my roommate were just like chilling in the room watching TV. And I walk outside, seeing if anybody was fucking with me. I was like, no one's here. I was like, okay, that's weird. So I just left the door open just to make sure, like, oh, maybe they'll come over here. And for some reason, the damn door slammed shut. And I was like, oh, dude, it was the loudest scream. It was the loudest slam I've heard in my life. And I was like, oh, it was just like, boom, out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, what was that? And I ran. That was as soon as I was turned away and walked away. So it's not like, and I looked across, all the doors closed. Okay. I walk out there like, all right, who the hell is fucking with me? My RA woke up. He was like, what the hell are you doing, Nate? I'm like, dude, somebody just slammed my door. It was like, everyone's asleep. No one's even here. It's break. I'm like, dude. Somebody slammed the hell out my door, and I need to know if it was a person or if it was a damn ghost. And so my door shuts, and then like I heard knocking too. I'm like, dude, ain't no way this ghost stuff is happening, because I do believe in ghosts. Ghosts are real.
I don't know if I believe in ghosts. That's what I was about to say. If you guys want to see us and my girlfriend and maybe some other people do a paranormal investigation, please comment down below.
Oh yeah,
we'll do it. I'll do it.
I would definitely do it. I don't give a damn. I don't.
Because there are some haunted places around here, like Joliet Prison is the closest one.
I would definitely do it.
I would love to do that because my dad works at Pontiac Prison. So I kind of know what goes on in a prison. You know, obviously I've never been in prison or been to it. Like I've seen the outside of a prison. I've never been inside. So it's one of those things where
that gate.
Yeah. So you know, it's like one of those things where it's like I really want to see what inside of a prison looks like, without having to commit a crime.
Yeah.
You know? And also, like, I want to see if ghosts are real, you know? So
I always thought when I died, like if I would go to heaven or hell, but it was like, there was a third option, I would definitely be a ghost.
I wouldn't. I would hate it.
I would love to be a ghost.
Because here's why. People would mess with you, like paranormal investigators. It'd be like, bro, like, leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. You know, like.
No, if I was haunting Milliken right now, like, I would, I would haunt so many people. If I die right now, let me know. Let me be a ghost. And like, if they were going to go capture me like Ghostbusters, I'm like, one, you don't got the technology to capture my ass. What the hell are you gonna do? And like, I would just run away. Like, I'm not gonna bust an Insidious or like those type of movies. Just stay there, count my tail. No, you cool. You wanna let the ghost go away? All right, I'll just take my ass to Blackburn to scare all the freshmen in there. I'm like, oh, welcome to Milliken. Welcome to Milliken. Boo. I'm like, oh my god. And I would definitely do it every Halloween. Oh, I would scare the hell out of everybody.
So, here's my other thing, right? If you could do 3 things, but like, let's say, right, you were told you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You only have 3. You can only do 3 things.
Do 3 things.
Like 3 like major things before you die. What would they be? I know mine.
Yeah, you go first. I was thinking that was hard.
Mine would be visit Niagara Falls again.
Okay.
It's one of the most breathtaking. Again. I went there and
that's a tough wish.
It was my first ever. Well, okay. Technically, we go to like this one vacation place. Like we used to go like every other year, but we stopped going. But we went to visit one of my uncles in Maine after my grandma passed away. So on our drive up there, you got to drive through Buffalo, New York, or it's kind of like on the way. So you just kind of go see Niagara Falls, you know. It was pretty cool. It was breathtaking. It really was.
I bet the view's great.
The second thing would be meet Overnight. They're a paranormal investigating YouTube channel.
Yeah.
They're the coolest people. They came to Bloomington, but I never got to meet them, you know, and I wish I could have met them. And then third would be third one would be probably like, man, I don't know.
It's a hard one.
It is really hard.
3?
Because now I'm thinking there's multiple other things I want to do, but if I got to narrow it down to 3.
Like 3 major things.
Yeah, I would be like, go to like Europe. Like go to a European country.
Yeah, something like that.
Because like I've been out of the country, but I don't know. Europe just sounds interesting.
I think 3 things I would want to do before I die. This is big. Are we talking about realistic or just
anything? Like money is not a problem. Time isn't a problem.
I would definitely made a movie. Make a movie with Spider-Man, or if I could find a way to be a Mexican Spider-Man, I would.
Which Spider-Man though?
My Spider-Man. I would love to have me.
You want to be
me?
Spider-Man.
I want to be Spider-Man. If I could be a Spider-Man film. Oh Lord, there'd be there. Another thing. Second wish. Second thing I would do before I die. Probably go to Europe if I could meet the Simon. I'd love to be.
Yeah.
I would want to do a YouTube video with them. The third wish, play for the Los Angeles Lakers for at least 1 quarter.
Okay.
You know, like kind of like a Make-A-Wish thing. Oh, actually, you know what? Screw that. Screw the movie one. Play for the Dodgers, and hit like a home run in there. Do anything. At least do a bunt because the boys do crazy. Play for the Lakers. I would love to play for the Lakers, and then I'll probably go to Europe. Go there. I'm gonna do NFL.
That's a pretty good bucket list.
I would love to do those things.
All right.
Me and LeBron. Let me lob it to LeBron. Call it a day. Just give me 1 minute, coach. I guarantee I'm gonna get I'm gonna get an assist. I might not get a point. I'll get an assist.
All right. Now, your guys' favorite part.
The favorite part of the day.
Rapper draft.
The rapper draft.
So we get 3 picks. And you guys in the comments down below get to decide which one is better. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes.
Oh my God! I thought we were gonna
2-0, baby. All right. All right.
I don't lose the rock, paper, scissors. That's some bullshit.
First pick. Polo G.
Polo G.
Polo G.
That's a good. That's a good
He
pick.
has a lot of really good music.
He does have a lot of good music. Polo G. I haven't listened that much to Polo G, so I wouldn't really. Yeah, don't hate me. I don't listen to Polo G. I don't know what to tell you. I know there are probably songs that I know that has Polo G, but I'm bad with artists' name that actually go compare the songs. But my first pick of overall that everybody would love, that everybody would love, I would definitely go Juice WRLD.
Okay.
I'll do Juice WRLD because I think him will beat your first overall pick with Polo G. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's a lot more fans.
Juice WRLD. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Number 2.
Number 2.
For me. I'm gonna go with my best friend, Jay Beezy.
Jay Beezy.
Jay Beezy.
Who's that?
He makes music. He's
Oh yeah. Oh, your guy. Your guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's really good. Now, a lot of you probably don't know who he is, but he's amazing. He makes good music. He's gonna be making us an outro or an intro, hopefully. Yeah, he makes amazing music. He's really good. I really like him.
Okay. So since you went nice, I'll go with my pick. Me. Listen, man, I got bars, all right? A lot of you guys might not say I got bars, but since you want to do it with your guy, I mean, you know, my mix, I could make a mixtape off of anything, off of any song. You
comment down below if you want a mixtape.
If you want a mixtape, I mean, if you want to make up a rap next week, I would definitely do a rap next week. You choose a song, and I will freestyle that song. Some people call me the Mexican Juice WRLD.
Self-appointed. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Last pick.
My number 3. Final pick. Trying to think. Good rappers. There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them. But like, you know, who do I want as my third to really, you know,
knock me out? Because for me, at least, we're even. 1-1.
Yeah, we're 1-1.
Yeah, we're 1-1.
I don't know. Maybe. See, do I go like a sad boy? Someone who's like, you know, depressing music? Do I go like a drill rapper, you know, like a King Von?
Yeah.
You know, really round it out. Because, you know, Polo G, he does drill, he does sad music, he does chill music.
I was gonna say, you gotta get the balance.
You know,
I got the sad music and I got whatever the hell I do.
I'm trying to think, you know, so it's like, for me, it's gonna have to be, you know, it's gonna have to be King Von.
King Von.
I love King Von. I loved his music when he was alive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, drill, lots of drill music. I don't know. I really liked his music.
I was gonna say Edaman, whatever. Edaman, Edaman. You know the guy. Eminem. Yeah.
Like the candy.
No, yeah, like the candy. That guy. You know, it's
okay, they're not spelled the same, but it's the same thing.
Tomato, potato. I was gonna say thinking about Little Uzi shop.
Wait, who?
Little Uzi. I do like Little Uzi. I thought about Lil Wayne for a little bit, just old school Lil Wayne though. Old school. Probably like when I was in middle school Lil Wayne. Or Drake. Those were my options. But oh my God, definitely just went out of my brain. I'm kind of mad. Oh no, but I think I'm gonna go represent the West Coast. And I'm gonna go Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna go Snoop D-O-double-G, my guy. Snoop Dogg has been from straight out of Compton all the way up to right now. And then ordinary pick, I would say Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Love Ice Cube.
Man, you know what? You guys comment down below. Who do you think won?
It was a tough one.
It was a tough one.
Yeah.
Now, for the second draft. A video game draft.
I forgot that we were gonna do this.
So.
Oh man.
Just your favorite video game.
Yeah, you're getting me off the dome.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's go. You go first. Actually, no, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. My turn. Oh my God. I hate it. I hate this game. All right.
All right.
Go.
Black Ops 2.
Bro, Black Ops 2? That's such a great game. Well, what was your best Black Ops 2 moment? What did you like about Black Ops 2?
I ranked in the world.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you're one of those guys.
Top 500 for kills.
500, man. The only thing I love, man, dude, Hijack,
I loved Hijack.
I love their maps.
I loved all of their maps. I loved their DLC. That's like one of the only Call of Duties I actually like.
Oh, definitely. I think like that was probably like my first ever Call of Duty. Never played the original one until like I got older. Like until I think Black Ops 2 was my first.
I played Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 1.
I think I played World at War but on the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
I played World at War. I think I was probably like 6.
7. You see, I was more of a zombie person.
Oh yeah, well that was like the first Call of Duty like come out with zombies, and I remember the way they like introduced it wasn't like a menu. Like you had to like beat the campaign, and then like at the end like your airplane crashed and like zombies are like running at you. And of course like I'm super young, so I like pissed my pants.
Yeah.
Like I was terrified. I was terrified.
Once it started running, like I'm like, oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Transit and
I hated
zombies,
Transit.
dude.
I hated it. I always did Alcatraz, or I think it's called Alcatraz.
I think so, yeah.
I can't remember what it was called. The prison one.
Yeah, the prison one. Yeah, like those type of maps. See, I couldn't really have the money to play those maps.
Yeah.
But I did play when I got older.
The only reason I got those was because my dad bought them.
Really?
Yeah, and then Buried. I loved playing Buried.
You can't clutch. I love Transit.
I think Buried was free. No.
I remember.
Buried wasn't free. I can't remember. I hated. I never played the. Actually, that's a lie. Yeah, no, I never played the one, like the ones that are like you're like on like skyscrapers. Never played that one. I hated that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that one was a bit hard.
And then I can't remember. I played another one. I didn't really like it all that much. Origins. I played the shit out of Origins. Man.
Damn, Black Ops 2. That was a great fucking pick. You son of a bitch.
Your turn.
Oh man. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with all my geek fans out there. I'm gonna go with Mario. Super Mario Brothers.
That is a good pick.
Oldie,
but a goodie.
And they're coming out with a new movie.
Oh yeah.
The movie's gonna be great. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna beat Sonic. I don't think it's gonna be Sonic.
All right then.
You think it's gonna beat Sonic?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna beat Sonic.
I didn't like Sonic. I didn't like it.
What? I just
didn't like it. But sorry, I gotta move the mic. Sorry guys.
I know you go.
Yeah, I know. All right. Are you ready for this?
I am ready for it.
My second pick. Do I go with another Black Ops?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm not gonna go with another.
I think out of all the Call of Duty games that came out, I think that would probably be the best one.
I'm gonna say one of my favorite games. It's called The Division.
Oh, I played that game, dude. That game pissed me off. No, dude, it pissed me off. It was great.
Yeah.
But then it pissed me off. It was hard.
I'll tell you what. The beginning of the game is really cool. Once you hit the top, like the max, it gets very boring.
Yeah, you see, I hate games when it gets like that. Like Destiny.
Oh
it was a great game when it starts off, but then a couple years it just dies off.
Oh, dude, I was so good at Destiny. Actually, I got carried a lot in Destiny at the beginning. I beat Taken King at level 12, which was like because I had two friends who were max and they've been running it. They're like, yeah, if you just like hide behind a pillar, like we'll help you, dude. And you just like switch behind. Yeah, that's all I did. Like I did, like my gun did like 1 damage.
But I was still fucking around. I'm like, no, I'm going in. But
Oh yeah. It was a mess.
Yeah, but Division, that was a fun game when it first came out. Those first couple months.
Yeah. All right, you're number 2, man.
Number 2. Oh man. This could be a comeback since you beat me. You definitely beat me the first one.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna beat you with Division. I'm going to say. I'm not gonna go with another Mario thing. I was gonna say Smash Bros, but I'm gonna say Smash Bros. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to go with. Oh shit, this is hard. I say probably 2K17.
Oh, yeah.
I think 17 when they first came out with Park with those 3 parks with Rivet City, Sunset Beach, and I think it was 17.
I've never really played any. I don't play sports games. I don't personally. I don't like them. I know a lot of people love them. It was just never really my thing. I don't know what it is. I'm really bad at those. But I'll tell you what my third one is.
What's your third one?
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, Modern Warfare 2.
And I'll tell you why. I was pretty young when I played it. I think I was probably, I don't know, 10. No, I was in junior high. I was in junior high, I think. Maybe. I gotta look back at the release dates. But anyways, I just remember waking up early morning, 5, 6 a.m., hopping on the game with all my friends, and just destroying people, and you gotta be quiet. I pick it more for the memory than I do for the real game. Like, I loved it, but it was one of those games where it's like, if you weren't good, you didn't like it.
Yeah.
You know, but I loved it. I loved the campaign. I loved the survival mode. Me and my dad would play that all the time, and it was fantastic.
My third pick, I would say Halo.
Oh my God!
I want to say Halo 3.
Oh!
Halo 3. That was the best Halo that ever came out.
Can I change my pick?
No, let's do honorary pick. What do you want to say?
Halo Reach.
Halo Reach? Oh, yeah, Halo Reach.
I got it tattooed on my arm.
You didn't say Halo.
I didn't even think about Halo.
What's funny is I didn't think about Halo because I was going to say Minecraft. But for some reason I was like, no, Halo, dude. I've played Halo since forever. No, but yeah, Halo 3 was fun just because of like the Forge and all that stuff. Halo Reach was definitely great.
Dude, I loved Halo Reach's campaign. It was so good. Was so I never really
played.
Cry?
Did you cry at the end?
I did. Of course I did.
I cried, dude.
You're not human if you didn't cry.
Dude, yeah. If you guys haven't played Halo Reach and don't know what it is, dude, one of the great
Listen,
games.
I'm going to spoil it, all right? The game's been out for like, I don't know, 10 years.
At least a decade.
So you come into this new Spartan team, all right? And when you come in there, you're brand new, all right? And what happens is basically every one of your teammates die off, and you end up being the last one.
Yeah.
And this was before Master Chief.
Before Master Chief, which I did like. They showed a different story.
And it showed that Spartans really do die. You're not immortal, you know. So all your teammates are dying, and then the last mission is just survive. And it's been tried multiple times. You can't.
You can't. And I tried because I was like, I refused to die.
Yeah.
And it's very hard. I gone far. Like, dude, I was surviving.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, there's no way. There's got to be an alternate ending.
Nope.
You die.
you just die.
You get shot. You get stabbed in the back. And like, oh.
Yeah, and you keep getting stabbed. I'm like, oh
my God.
Every time a member, like a person died, I cried. Like, I had to pause the game. It was bad.
Oh, dude, I can. Well, what was another game you cried in? What's another
game I cried in?
Oh, I cried in Spider-Man, the remastered one.
Didn't play it.
Never played it.
PlayStation exclusive.
It was honestly anything Spider-Man, I fucking cry.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm gonna say. I cried. One of the Black Ops where you shoot Mason or whatever his name is in the head. Because I was like, no.
Yeah, you thought it was the other dude. I know exactly what Mason was. Yeah, you're like, what's wrong? And then he took it off like,
even recently. I'm trying to think of like a recent
one.
I'm trying to think of like a recent game I played where I cried. Oh, Battlefield.
Oh, Battlefield.
Battlefield.
What was it?
No, it's the World War II one. Battlefield. Is it Battlefield 4? It's Battlefield 4.
It's 4, yeah.
Where you're the Tiger Commander and you go to and they shoot your driver and you're like, no. Yeah, I cried. That was sad.
And those are the great games that made that really good stuff.
Oh yeah, they hit your heart. You know, you're just like, oh man, I'm feeling sad. Yeah. Especially because like, man, I'm feeling sad for Germans. Yeah. You know, like I'm feeling bad. Yeah. Why am I feeling this way? You know, like, like those are the type of games where like, you feel bad for the enemy. You know what I mean? Like. It's one of those things where, well, technically you're not the enemy because like you're on their side, but you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just one of those things where it's like, man, that hurt, you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe.
Leave a like.
Make sure you comment who won.
Comment who won. I need to know. Obviously, it was me. You can't beat me. You might beat me rock, paper, scissors, but what's going to be with the draft, all right?
Make sure you guys go to w.gg and use our code DumpTruckDMPTRK.
Yes, it's great stuff. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to
10% discount
next week.
Oh, yeah. I tried some of their merch. It doesn't fit me anymore. I bought it. It fit my girlfriend, though. I think she placed the order.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think she did it on purpose. Who knows?
Great stuff.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I've said that already. Anyways, see you guys next time.
I love you guys.
Peace.